Mużika u illustrazzjonijiet bit-tema tal-baħar, il-kosta, il-blat, il-franka u l-fibra ta' dak li jfakkarna f'art twelidna.
I've been following Chris's work since my early teens, and last year, whilst I was on tour, I stopped over at a festival called The Great Escape in Brighton, where Chris happened to be illustrating live for one of my favourite songwriters. I went up to him after the show and I thanked him very much for the performance, and I mentioned that I was from Malta and I've been following his work for a long time.
I said, I know you, I recognise you from your YouTube videos. And I said, I would love to come to Malta and draw at one of your shows. So that's how it started.
Until Spazju Kreattiv invited me to put on a performance. So it all came together and I had my bandmates with me and we put on the first ever show together. Chris says that he's very drawn to lyrics, and for me that's one of the most important components in a song. What is the meaning behind the words and how are the words strung together? Floating off in all directions. I remember always going for walks by the sea with my dad, and we used to just sit and look out at the horizon, and when I was feeling down, he would always remind me of the possibilities and not to give up, but to keep dreaming. And I feel like as islanders, our point of reference is always the horizon and what lies beyond.
I think Alexandra did a lovely introduction to what we have been doing in Malta at the show, talking about what it is like to grow up on an island. And your relationship, I suppose, with the sea that surrounds you, but also a real love of the sort of landscape, because it's limited, I suppose, it's bounded by an ocean. And I thought that was such a nice concept, and it informed, I suppose, the way we thought about the show that we put on. It was important for me, I think, to draw for the exact time the songs last. So I begin as Alexandra's tuning up and talking to the audience, and then I have 3.5 minutes to draw something for the song. And what I like to do is finish just as Alexandra finishes singing, and then I can title the song.
It was just a very natural joining of words, and I feel incredibly lucky.
This is my first visit to Malta. I hope it won't be my last, because I'm already a bit in love with this cosmic shore.
I hope that people leave with a sense of the desire to create something of their own and to not be afraid to be open to new experiences.